How's it going, everybody? I'm Jackuwarz. Welcome back to another edition of Alternative Programming. Last time we went over our alternative programming of that last franchise that I forgot about. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about Persona here, and I'm gonna have a little bit of help with the alternative programming retrospective franchise for Persona, because he's played this a lot more recently than I have. Hey Gerald, how's it going?
Hi Jack, good to be here.
Yeah.
Glad to be on this video here with you to be talking about Persona. I got lots to say about that.
Never mind that Minecraft video. You're the first guest star on alternative programming. We're gonna be playing some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is live. We're just sitting around in the battle arena, where we're gonna be beginning, shall we?
Yep.
I guess you can kind of see this as a what could have been in the semifinals of Kevin's tournament as well. If you want to, for some, they can call it that too.
In an alternate timeline, could have happened.
Had a little bit more willpower versus Frank. We start off with the parry.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm kind of playing with the Pro Controller, so this is something. Oh.
I'm trying out Kazuya here. Not my go-to character, but he's funny. Oh my god,
what?
okay, that's how we're starting.
Anyways, I'll start with the my Persona thing. So, I haven't actually played any of the Persona games. I just watched the Let's Play of it from John the Awesome. I hope I'm pronouncing his YouTube name right.
Yeah.
In 2019 of April, that's when I began watching his Let's Play. Did have it a lot earlier on his channel, but I decided to watch all of that. It took me... Oh my god, the dynamic camera angles. But, Persona 5 in particular, it's a huge game. It takes quite a while to get from start to finish. And I think for me, just watching the Let's Play, and skipping a few episodes, because there's just some grindy side story stuff, it must have taken me at least... I want to say at least 2 months. That's a huge game, and I assume once you even if it's the vanilla version of Persona 5, it takes quite a while to beat the game. We're talking several hundreds of hours.
Oh yeah, for sure. That game will take quite a while to beat, especially if you're going for more than you bargained for. Say like complete every little thing, the Persona Compendium. Trying to max out all your social confidence, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's a fairly long game. It's insane. I kind of underestimated myself playing it. I didn't expect to take so much time on it, but yeah, 180 hours in,
And
finally
I heard
beat it.
You're starting Strikers, which I believe it's some sort of follow-up to the original game.
Yeah, it's treated as a sequel, but it's canon to the Persona 5 timeline. It's basically a direct sequel to it, except just with a different gameplay style. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's oh my god.
If I can turn around and spit the Gordo, that'd be something.
Yeah, but Persona 5 Strikers is in the style of a Warriors game instead of an RPG, but it includes RPG elements. Pretty neat. Jack, don't do this. I ain't scared.
Oh,
yeah, I'm scared.
My goodness! What all three of them stocks hit you with something hard, either the forward smash or the down B.
Yeah, clobber that there, Kazuya.
But oh my goodness, kind of going a little. That's okay though. Even before watching Let's Play, I think yeah, this game helped me get into knowing about Persona. I didn't know a single thing about Persona before Joker got revealed for this game. So, if I want to bring up some vivid memories of Persona, I want to say there was a friend back in when I was in New Jersey for a few days. This was when I was really young. I thought I might have saw him play a little bit of Persona 3. I think the one link that I remember there is Igor, because he's in all of the games.
Yeah,
And I want to say at some point I did see him there. I mean, it's hard not to forget Igor. just because of his character's design, his ridiculously long nose.
Yeah.
That's something. And so I also I didn't watch just Persona 5. I also watched as much as I can on Persona 4, the anime, as much as I can before I have to either get the series on Amazon or have to pay somewhere. I tried to watch as much of it for free on YouTube as I can, with some people re-uploading it.
Right.
I want to say that watching Persona 4 the anime, I think I would enjoy it more than playing the games. Although you could probably get a just as good experience if you do play it on if you do play it on PS4 or PC if you have it there as well.
Yeah.
Have PS4 down.
It's not completely necessary to play the games if you don't want to, because for some people, they're just in it for the story's sake, not so much the gameplay.
Right.
So, most of the Persona animes are pretty good. The only one I've heard that's kind of rough around the edges is Persona 5, the animation.
Right, it's got plenty of those like from the distance artwork that's pretty janky.
Yeah, like they got some good things going for them, but you could tell that it's very rushed. And unfortunately, they just didn't do the original game justice anime. Oh my god, lag, stop.
Gotcha.
Yep. Part of me is kind of interested in watching it myself. I know for the most part, my plan with the Persona series is to experience them all through their games instead of watching it through anime. But on the side, I might just give it a try and see how it is in comparison to the gameplay experience. One other thing I'd like to point out is oh my god, dude.
The Super Smash Brothers slideshow. It might be it's kind of raining over here in Las Vegas, but it's just damp now. It stopped raining.
Okay. I guess I'd like to talk about how I got into the Persona series myself.
Yeah, go
most
ahead.
of my interests peaked from Smash Bros. When Joker was added as a character, but I had heard a little bit about it before then. Like I know one of the TGMG members, Barca28 Chris, he was a big fan of Persona 4, and I would always see that he'd have a Persona 4 icon. But back then I didn't really know what that was from until like in this day and age where I'm starting to invest more into the Persona franchise and just see what all the hubbub's about. But yeah, after Joker was added to Smash, I was like, oh man, this game looks very interesting. And as a big RPG freak myself, I was okay, like I'm definitely gonna have to try this out at some point. And we finally got around to that point. I got a PS4 just to try out Persona 5 Royals. That was the most accessible game to me. Because
or maybe not. You'll be on my NAC playthrough. So we can play couch co-op with that remotely.
Oh, yep.
I figured that out.
Yeah,
It's pretty
right.
sweet.
And
TJ as well. He's got a PS5, which I think he can play NAC as well.
yeah, I believe you can.
Heck yeah.
But, part of me for the longest time was waiting to see if Atlas was gonna port any of the Persona games to the Switch, but it got to a point where I'm like, okay, I don't think this is happening. I got the money, I could just invest into another system and then play the games there, or at least one of them, and then the rest I'll see what else I can play it on. Like I know, for example, Persona 4 Golden is on Steam. Which is more than likely where I'll play that entry.
And then, out of the 3 Persona games that everybody talks about, everybody hardly wants to bring up the first 2. But Persona 3 is kind of a tricky spot on what they... I don't know. We're not going to see a re-release, I don't think, just because of the morbid themes of Persona 3. I honestly feel like I may end up just emulating the game, kind of a sin when you want to play a game. Most people want to play it legit, but I think that's one of the cases where you have no choice to. Especially other games around that time were also getting expensive. Thousand Year Door, that trying to get a physical copy of that is gonna push you back $80 now.
Yeah, it's almost not even worth it. And people ask why most gamers just tend to emulate older games like that, because companies aren't willing to really make it accessible. As a result, games are starting getting really expensive because they're rare. It just sucks. Yeah, I would like nothing more than to play Persona 3 too, but I feel like my most accessible way is going to come down to just playing on an emulation, but I'll see, because I've been hearing rumors that Atlas might like remake the game.
One day, but it's still a tricky thing. Do they want to? Do they want to go back and give that the justice as like Persona 4 did?
Yeah. I guess we'll see what they have planned. I know Atlas recently announced that they have 7 projects in the works that they want to share throughout the year, so that's pretty hype. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, we got something to look forward to, hopefully.
I wonder what they could come out with. I know a lot of people are expecting the obvious Persona 6, which is inevitable, but who knows when that's gonna
come out. What color is it gonna be? You think we got red already? Green? Purple?
Yeah. In my opinion, I think it's gonna be green, because purple I think is already the main color for Persona 1.
No, I screwed that up. Darn. I guess I'll get restocked.
That was greedy.
Indeed. Anyways, more about Persona 3. I would like to watch the anime. It's only Japanese only. There's no dub for Persona 3. The anime is kind of weird because 4 and 5 got one. So I guess I can muscle up to the Japanese subs.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's also in like a set of movies. I don't think it's like an actual.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. There's what
anime episodes.
Is a 4-parter, and they named them all after the seasons.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's something. Alright, I'd say we do one more match. This will be the final match, the final destination. I think we ought to go final destination.
Yeah, that's a good place to end it off.
Well, that's about it.
I had something. How have we gone throughout this whole discussion when we're talking about Persona and not once mentioned the music?
Oh yeah.
The music, man. God tier stuff. I love it. It's great.
I was gonna say all 3 Persona games, but hello 1 and 2. I mean 3, 4, and 5 all fantastic soundtracks, and they're all here. I believe, like the main ones that everybody knows about from Persona, they're here in Smash. All right, I have to mine. Just give me a second.
They included mostly very good soundtracks from those games to represent them. There's a few tracks I wish that could have been included as well, but for the most part they got all the good stuff. What would you say that is your personal favorite soundtrack from the Persona series? And from which game? I know it's a hard question, so I'm putting this on you.
But I'll categorize it by game. Persona 3 is Fate is in Our Hands. 4, I could easily go with the battle song. I forgot the title of it already. But not the original one. The one that's in Dancing in Moonlight, or in the Dancing series. And then for 5, Wake Up, Get Up, Get Out there is pretty good. And then Colors Flying High is pretty good. If I were to say just the ones from Persona 5 Royal.
From Royal, yeah. Very good choices.
I guess now we mentioned Royal, that's the last thing I haven't kind of brushed on in this commentary is the Let's Play I watched from John the Awesome. That's the vanilla version of Persona 5. I haven't watched very many content that relates to Royal, so most of the scenes that involve the new girl, Kasumi, I saw a few scenes with her, but I didn't quite see all of the game involving her. I do know the spoilers though, which we didn't. Which is a good thing we didn't go into spoilers.
No, I mean I know the spoilers because I just recently played through Persona 5 Royal and despite not having played the original game, I like the addition of the new characters. I think they're some of the best characters in the game. They just made an already great game better, in my opinion. Especially Kazumi, she has a really nice character arc.
Right, indeed.
Debatably best girl, for me anyways.
Yeah, they designed it so that way you can ship Joker, more so than say Makoto.
Yeah. Like,
I guess if you're really that attached to the vanilla Persona 5, you'd still ship Makoto with Joker.
Yeah, most people tend to do so, but I don't think Atlas has ever come out with like a canon love interest. At the end of the day, it's still up to the player.
It's up to the player, indeed.
As much as they throw out hints, yeah, like they make it vague. So yeah.
General consensus is to match Makoto.
That's what I hear a lot too. Oh my god, I can see. We're doing play Minecraft. Well, I mean,
we are playing Minecraft, babe. This is exactly how I play Minecraft. You craft, and when you get into a big fight, you always resort to the TNT. If we need to bring up our fight with 2 withers and the Ender Dragon not too long ago, then you know all too well my abilities as a craftier.
Oh yeah. I decided to pick Joker for this last match too because why not? Might as well play as the Persona representation in this game.
Oh, just blew myself up. I still have quite a lot to learn with Minecraft Steve. Because he's a very complex character.
Oh yeah, for sure. I want to say one of, if not the most technical character in the game. It's not easy to pick up and play at all. There's a lot you can do. Get creative.
I forgot to do this.
No pun intended.
Do the tower stuff. You know, like do all the dream stuff with Minecraft Steve. Whoops. And I'm quickly forgetting to do some crafting. This is the bread and butter. You always got to get them resources, just like in the game. Am I right?
Yep. And represented pretty well here.
I want to say I use up my materials if I throw out the side B.
Yeah, you do.
I'm mistaken.
It uses a considerable amount of materials. Oh god.
Yeah.
No, don't toss me in there. I don't want to be in there. Let me ask you this though, Jack. Other than just watching, do you ever see yourself actually playing through some of the Persona games? Or
I played about maybe the first 3 days of Persona 5, and I just never got back to it. I still have my save file from the vanilla game. Jamie completed it pretty easily. Took her a while too, but eventually got to it.
So what was it for you that didn't make you want to come back? Was it you were just distracted on other things, or did the gameplay style not just?
That's the one thing. The fact that it's it's an RPG. That's not Mario and Luigi or Paper Mario. That's another thing.
All right.
Just there's a lot going on in the game's battle mechanics, and I was kind of I treat Persona as like it's Metal Gear Solid. You really just watch majority. You really just are there for the story more so than the gameplay.
Right. Yeah.
It's one of those popcorn games to put it that way. Oh, dang, I thought I had it there.
That's all good.
I want that medal for beating Gerald's Joker, because beating Joker, being played by somebody as good as you, that's no easy feat. Joker in the right hands is nothing to play around with, and here I am playing as Minecraft Steve, or Zombie, and almost completed that. But it's whatevs, it's fine. But anything else you want to add before we close the book on this commentary, Gerald?
To those who have not played Persona at all, I would recommend getting into the series. If not for the gameplay, then at the very least just for the story itself.
Yeah.
It is some of the best pieces of fiction I've ever seen so far. Like,
very much agree with that.
Having played Royal, like I went in expecting a good game, but I didn't expect to come out like seeing it as a masterpiece. Like I love that game more than I thought I would. It's great. Other than that, yeah. So I got.
Absolutely. It's when Persona has those kind of stories that have you staying up in the middle of the night thinking about it. That's how good the story is.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, for sure. I would like to get Royal, but if I want to and I'm on a budget, then I suppose just playing the vanilla version of Persona 5 is still not a bad thing. On PlayStation, that version of the game is on sale. You can get it for around $20.
Oh yeah, it's the complete steal.
Indeed, and I believe the same for Persona 4. If you have access to Steam and a good computer that can run it, well, maybe you don't need a good computer to run Persona 4. It's a PS2 game.
Yeah, I've heard that
steep.
I've heard from people just in the comments saying that most computers, even toasters, can run Persona 4. So
Wow, that's impressive.
it doesn't need much to run.
Indeed.
You might have issues with, like, say, the cutscenes, but for the most part, just getting to the general basics of the game, you'll be fine.
Alright, so that'll wrap the book on this edition of Alternative Programming. Tune in next time. I'll keep the next installment, Franchise Retrospective, a secret, just because I forgot what we're covering next time. But as always, thank you, Gerald, for hopping on board and helping me with this commentary.
Of course, you're welcome, Jack, anytime.
Yeah, we could do this again next week, because I'm kind of... this whole week has just been a collaboration. My other video I had some co-star, and here I have co-stars as well. So let's do this again next week, Gerald. This will be fun. Maybe do another Smash Brothers smashing session. I'll help you franchise retrospect with me.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, and as always, sorry about the rather late upload for this. This is going up on a Monday morning, a lot later than the usual Sunday morning. So my bad on that. It kind of took me quite a while to plan out exactly how I wanted to do this video, and I just now finally got that sorted out. But it's all good. So thank you for watching. Thank you, Gerald, for being here to help me with this video. We'll catch you next time. Gerald's got his own channel. You can check it out.
Indeed, yeah.
Playing through the Ruby game that's on Switch.